This is how you add beautiful lights and lens flares to your scenes in After Effects, based only on standard elements like shape layers and standard effects. Hey everyone, my name is Manuel, and I've done the heavy lifting for you and created this extension. It's called Lights On and automates the creation process for you. The link is in the description, you should absolutely check it out. Once you've added the extension, choose one of the presets, select a comp in any format and add a light that you think might fit. Let's add light 5, Cherry Moon, one of my favorites. Then you've got this UI panel here, use it to adjust some global settings like the position or the rotation. You could adjust the global color to blend the light right in. The light is actually added as a composition. It's called LO Light 05 and you can find it here in the comp window. Select the comp again. You can add any other light on top, like Light 7, or even the same one again. It is renamed -01 at the end. Below you find essential properties. They appear in the properties window as well. Use them to set keyframes. Let's work on a real example. I've got this scene here, it's 4K. No problem, because all lights are based on shape layers. That means vectors and no pixels. Let's add a lens flare to it. I'll go for Light 3 Velvet Night. Awesome. First of all, let's change the global color. I'll use the color picker here and pick some bright yellow. Awesome. Much better already. The light comes from the left. You can see it on his body here, the highlight and the shadow parts. Let's move it to the left edge, around 3800 pixels. You could adjust the global rotation if you want. Then let's adjust the flare direction around 230 degrees maybe. And let's increase the distance to around 300. Let's increase the global size to 175. And the global brightness to around 50 so that the light rays are more present. Then let's set keyframes for the global position, flare direction, and flare distance right at the beginning. Then let's go to the end of the scene, the camera rotated. Let's move the light down to around 1800 pixels and slightly further left to 4000 pixels so that the light follows the camera movement. Then let's adjust the flare direction to 280 degrees and increase the flare distance or slightly to 450. That's it. But there's so much more. Let's take a look behind the scenes and go into the comp. All lights are set up the same way. On top is a null layer with all the expression controls. And below are shape layers with all the different elements. Let's say the hoop is too visible and I want it to be more subtle. There is an expression assigned to it. It controls the global brightness and the flicker speed and amount. You can still adjust the start opacity value though. Let's reduce it to 10%. We go back and it is much more subtle now. Let's open lens orbs. You can see it contains all the shapes of this element. You could add more if you want, like duplicate one of the shapes and reposition it. Everything is open and adjustable. Maybe you don't need lens orbs. Let's hide the layer. The spike ball has all the light rays. They are generated by different polyester shapes that move slightly, and a CC radial fast blur effect. By adjusting the number of points, you can change the amount of light rays. You can also copy and paste layers from other lights. Let's go into the slide here, copy the multi-iris layer and paste it into light 3. Hide this so you can combine all elements from all lights, which makes this extension incredibly versatile. One more thing, the essential properties are independent from the property values inside the comp. So you can take Light 3 and add the same comp again. It will have the default property values. You can change the essential property values of the same comp without affecting the other light. You can work in any format and resolution, it's all vector-based. And you can pass the project on without worrying about a plugin. It's all standard After Effects elements. Make sure to check out the script. The link is in the description. Let me know if you have any questions.